just getting a helpful education lesson on the lifts from Ryan. We just saw the Jordan, they had the bubble up,
right?
But the lift was stopped and there were people on it.
And they still didn't pull the bubble down.
I know.
And the funny thing is, one thing I didn't mention to Brian, those lifts are pretty new. So if you've never been on this, you wouldn't know this. But on one, you wouldn't know it. But when you go into the housing at the end of the lift, the bubble automatically comes up.
Oh, so
it's not even like they lifted it
to do anything.
They just probably never pulled it down.
Pulled it down. Today is the day for that.
Right.
But hopefully less wind for the weekend, because I imagine the slopes will be very busy this weekend.
I think both days this weekend will not be as windy. Sunday evening, though, I think people will start to notice the wind pick up again.
Okay.
And that's as the next cold shock comes on down.
Let's just salvage the weekend
with
a break from the wind.
37 miles per hour highest gusts so far today in Portland, Sanford at 32, and Bangor with a gust to 30 miles per hour as well. So another one of those days where you might look outside and look at the thermometer, and if it were sunny with a temperature of 26 in Portland with no wind, that'd be no problem. But the wind does create a much colder feel. 12 degrees right now, the wind chill in Portland, 10 in Bangor, and single numbers off to the north. Weather map shows most of us have sun, but there are some clouds up here in the mountains. Storm system still sitting and spinning up here to our northeast, and the air has been coming straight down from Canada. Now, as we go through the weekend, this area of high pressure approaches. So that means once we get past tonight, that wind will lighten up a little bit and the temperatures start moderating too as we go through the weekend. So for the rest of the afternoon, it's more of the same. Sunny to the south, more clouds up north, and the breeze will keep kicking into tonight. This is 6 o'clock, actual air temperatures in the low 20s, but if you're stepping out for dinner or have Friday night plans, dress for single digits. So if you're going to be out for any period of time this evening, it's going to feel like midwinter. Saturday morning, though, we start with sunshine, and the wind is lighter, maybe only 5 to 10 miles per hour on Saturday. The most sun will be in the morning, and then some clouds come in for Saturday afternoon, and there could be a flurry or a snow shower Saturday afternoon. I don't think there's much more than a trace of snow, but there may be some flakes out there. High temperatures for tomorrow, a little bit better. We get a southwesterly wind tomorrow. That ushers in milder air. 34 in Portland, 36 in Rockland, 20s up north. And then on Sunday, the wind changes direction and it starts increasing late in the day, but we should have highs that get to near 30 in central and southern Maine, low 20s up north. So let's take a look at that 7-day forecast. We'll show you how things play out over the next several days. It looks cold for the weekend, cold for early next week, and then as we get into the middle of next week, we should warm up in a big way. In fact, we'll be in the 40s. It looks like next Thursday, and we've not hit 40 yet this month.
No, it seems
that
like
would be the
a long
18th,
time.
I think. Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Funny. The later we get into the year, then we'll get to the 40s. All right, Ryan. Thanks so much.
You're welcome.